बॉडी को सनस्क्रीन लगा रहा हूँ
शरीर पे
6 पैक्स 12
practice. Check. Good morning and very warm welcome to 𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗄 cricket ground. This is Round Table India Area 9 Premier League Season 9 Battle of Brotherhood. It's going to be match number 1 between Mavericks and Spartans. Alongside, I have umpire 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃, the captains Vikrant Hanumantu, and for Mavericks, 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃, the owner is here for the toss, along with umpire Nawaz. It's time for the toss. Umpire Nawaz has the coin. 𝗃𝗂𝗃 will spin it. Vikrant is going to spin it. Heads is the call. So it's tails. What have you decided, Vikrant? Any specific reason?
Morning and camp quite full and we have good partners.
And what's your team composition? How strong? What is the strongest area for your team? Batting, bowling, fielding?
An all-round team, so basically starting to set up and four players are good and successful from Chelsea and just like good images. And a good team with also is good. So it's all all-round teams.
All the best. Thank you. 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃. So if you had won the toss, what would you have chosen?
Yeah, we wanted to bat first. I lost the toss, but we got what we wanted, so pretty good.
And what's the score that you are looking to put on board?
So say 15 overs, so say at least 200 minimum. Our captain looks in good form. We have good solid players. 𝗪𝗏 is there, 𝗪𝗏 is there, Vignesh. Actually, we have 9 all-rounders in the team. So we look sorted too.
9 all-rounders is a big number. Well, congratulations and all the best for the match. So Spartans have won the toss and elected to bowl first.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Good morning and once again, welcome to 𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃 Cricket Ground, Shamshabad for Area 9 Premier League Season 9, organized by Roundtable India. The title sponsor, Kamadhenu Next Double Rib TMT Bars, powered by Alkaloids, Freebird Retreat, Rap Trap, Optima Polymers, Clarion Talent Forge, DE Accounts and Tax, Puneet Agarwal, and 𝗬𝗏𝗃. And this tournament is supported by AK Sports, Ghazal Surana, KB Jewelers, Add-on Concepts, Belgian, MVL Production and Broadcasting, Sparkles, Nag Munagapati, 𝗙𝗃𝗃 Publishers, 𝘂𝗎 Supernova, Clarks in Suits, Ragi and Ragi Enterprises, Lorvet, AN, Razzmatazz 30, and Plylam. In the first match, Mavericks taking on Spartans. Spartans have won the toss and elected to bowl first. Here goes the first ball. Run straight away. Good running between the wickets. Shot. In the air and one bounce into the fence. A boundary early in the innings. And what a way to open your account. Openers for mighty Mavericks, Ashish, the skipper, and Vignesh. Now both the openers are off the mark. Akshay Rao with the new ball. Right arm medium pacer coming over the wicket. Tossed it up straight to the fielder. Slight misfield. And another quick single. Very good call and good running between the wickets. Vignesh took the early call because he is the one who's watching the ball behind the square. Should be a wide. So first loose delivery outside the off-stump line. Akshay continuing the over. It's a good comeback after being hit for that boundary. Low full toss on the pads. Drives and takes another single. First over completed. Mighty Mavericks 8 for no loss. That's in the air, and that goes for 4. Slightly towards the leg stump. With good bounce. A boundary of the first ball towards deep fine leg. And out of reach for the fielder. Back-to-back boundaries to start the second over. Mavericks 16 for no loss in 1.3 overs. Second over is being bowled by 𝗀𝗏 𝗪𝗏. Excellent running between the wickets. It's a 15-over-a-side match. Power plays for first 4 overs. And each bowler is allowed to bowl a max of 3 overs. And rest of the rules are the same, similar to a T20 international. Shot, but didn't get the distance and taken at mid-on. First wicket down for mighty Mavericks. And it's a big blow. It's a big blow for mighty Mavericks. Because the man in form, 𝗙𝗏, has to go back. Spartan strike in the first over. Rather, that's the second over. And 𝗀𝗏 strikes in his first over. He's the one who broke this partnership. A simple catch by 𝗀𝗏 𝗪𝗏 at mid-on. Beg your pardon, that's Aditya who has taken the catch. And 𝗙𝗏 goes for 5 after facing 4 deliveries. Mavericks 17 for 1 in 1.5 overs. Ankit Gupta walks in at number 3. Close to 3,500 runs in 118 matches. He's on strike. Solid defense. A successful over has come to an end. Mighty Mavericks 17 for 1 after 2 overs. That was a juicy full toss on the pads, and that's been dispatched towards deep backward square leg. Akshay bowling his second over. And mighty Mavericks, even though they've lost a wicket, both these batters are making sure that run rate doesn't come down. Currently, it's at 9.69. Picked it up nicely. And that's a very beautiful shot. And it got enough to clear the boundary. And the first maximum of the innings.
Very nice pickup shot. It comes from the middle of the bat. A very good comeback by Akshay. He adjusted his line a bit towards the off stump. Getting some slight swing outside the off stump for him and Vignesh. Played with the soft hands. Went for a quick single. Possibly there was a second run. However, Ankit didn't want to take the risk. They've got enough runs in the over already. It's a very good balanced contest between the bat and ball at the moment. Last ball of the over. Slight width, and there's very little room on the offside, and nicely found the gap. A boundary to start the over and a boundary to finish the over. 3 overs completed. Mavericks 32 for 1. 𝗀𝗹𝗃 continues. Got a wicket and conceded 9 runs in his first over. And started his second very nicely. With a perfect delivery outside the off stump. Not giving too much room for the batter. Because Vignesh is in a very good form at the moment. That goes high. Catch it is a call. And gone. The umpire wants to check whether it's a boundary or a maximum. There's the confirmation. That's a maximum. Overall, second maximum of the innings. That's an opportunity. Keeper underneath it and takes a very good catch. And that's a huge wicket. What a comeback by 𝗀𝗹𝗃. This is why I was saying it's a very good battle, very good contest between the bat and ball, and an explosive innings from Vignesh has come to an end. 𝗹𝗃𝗃 kept his eyes on the ball and takes a very good catch to send Vignesh back, who has made 28 runs in just 14 deliveries. And that includes 4 boundaries and 2 sixes, the strike rate of 200. Second wicket down for mighty Mavericks for 38 runs in 3.3 overs. 𝗪𝗓𝗓 walks in at number 4. It's over 1,000 runs in 66 innings, averaging 32.33 and a strike rate of 122.5. Another aggressive batter in the middle now. This is the last over of the power play. Let me remind you, it's a 15 over a game side. Through the ground to mid-off for a single. Another full toss, played straight to the fielder. Excellent finish of the over. Just 8 runs and a huge wicket in that power play completed for mighty Mavericks. 40 for 2. That's a very good running between the wickets. Now the power play is completed. The field is spread a bit. Spin is introduced immediately after the power play. So more men on the boundary line and a lot of empty spaces on the ground to get those singles and convert them into doubles. Slight fumble, and look at that. That's what I was talking about. Very good running between the wickets. Taking the first run very quickly and forcing the fielders to make some mistakes. In the air, out of reach for the fielder, and that goes for 4 as well. Was slightly shorter. That's been sent to a boundary towards a deep backward square leg. 5 overs completed and 50 up for mighty Mavericks. 50 for the loss of 2 wickets. 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲 is bowling the 6th over. A couple of runs to start the over. A couple of singles. Mix up. Chance of a run out at the non-striker's end. And up goes the finger. Immediately the batter knows that he's out of his comfort zone there. Oh, that's tragedy. This is something no batter would want to get out in this fashion. And particularly when you have a very good score and good partnership. It's gone straight to the fielder and batter is not even in the frame at all. He's disappointed. Why not? Darshil Shah is a new batter. Slightly overpitched and driven straight to the fielder it covers. Very good line. Aiming the stumps. Forcing the batter to drive it. Very good over. Just 4 runs and a wicket. 6 overs completely. Steps down the track. Couldn't time it well. Wanted to play towards the offside. Takes a thick inside edge. Gets a single towards a deep square leg. Passes the outside edge, very close to the bat. It's a very good bowling change by the skipper. Anirudh is bowling beautifully. The boundaries have completely dried up and the batters are majorly relying on the singles at the moment. That's a big uphill, but it's off the bat. Tossed it up this time. That's in the air. Straight to the fielder. What a wonderful catch that was. Terrific. Initially, it looked like it's not going to make it. It might fall short. But he kept his eyes on the ball. Dives forward. And completes a beautiful catch at the end. Wickets continue to fall for mighty Mavericks. And that's the first wicket for Smith. at the replay once again. Takes a couple of steps down. Brilliant, brilliant effort in the deep. This is what is needed from the fielders. It's an all-round performance from Spartans. Darshil Shah gone for 3 after facing 8 deliveries. Brilliant catch by 𝗬𝗏𝗪𝗀𝗡𝗏. 56 for 4 in 7.2 overs. A slower delivery, tries to long on for a single. Manan is a new batter. 358 runs in 28 matches with a strike rate of 111.88. It's a decent average of 22.38. Down the track, but didn't get the width to free his arms. A very good variation of pace from Smith. Cuts it in the gap. That's good running between the wickets. The fielder in the deep had to cover a lot of ground to cut that off, keeping it to just to a couple of runs. Last ball of the over. That must hurt the fielder, 𝗀𝗏. Another brilliant over from Spartans. Just 5 runs and a wicket. 8 overs completed, 61 for 4. And it's time for a short drinks break. after the short drinks break. Mighty Mavericks 61 for 4 after 8 overs. In the middle, Akshat 15 of 13. 15 of 13. And Manan 4 of 4. There's a fielder at deep square leg. That is a very good sweep shot. However, straight to the fielder. This end, there's some unexpected bounce as well, some extra bounce. Tossed it up delivery. Going for the second. Another couple of runs. Pulled, catch it is a call. It didn't carry to the fielder. But meanwhile, both these batters push a little more and will go for the second run. A boundary after 4 overs. Slight width on the offside. Take outside edge. That goes for 4. 9 overs completed. Mighty Mavericks 70 for 4. Current run rate has come down to 7.78. Spartans have done a fantastic job in bringing it from around 9.6, 9.5 to 7.78. '74 for 4 in 9.1 overs. Smith bowling his last over. '14 runs in 2.2 overs. Has got a wicket as well. And most importantly, at the moment, it's the economy is giving a runner ball. It's a premeditated attempt to play towards a backward square leg. Moves across completely, exposing his stumps. Slower delivery, very good one, and equally well played. It's not simply swinging the bat. He has waited for it. And gets a single. Akshat, he moves on to 24. Flicked, but may get only a single. Down the track once again, unable to connect it well. He's disappointed with the expression, you can say that, for Akshat. Another 8-run over. Mighty Mavericks 78 for 4 after completion of 10 overs. Now the lower full toss outside the off stump line. Just another couple of runs. Finds the gap this time. He has tried playing that shot earlier, but this time he connected and connected well. The fielder had no chance at a backward square leg. A boundary. Now immediately change in the field. Long off pulled in, backward square leg pushed back to the boundary line. Similar shot, but won't find the gap this time. Down the track. Notice that longer boundaries. Anytime when it's going to the boundary line, these batters are making sure they take a couple of runs. Slow delivery. And there's a short run, as the bat has to be inside the popping crease. "11 overs completed, 87 for 4. Nine runs from the previous over, and the current run rate is 7.91. And with that, the projected score is 119. So basically, last 4 overs to go. They have 6 wickets in hand, and the partnership is going well, which is 31 from 22 deliveries. We'll just have to wait and see who takes the charge to accelerate the scoreboard from here. Trouble at the striker's end, but the throw is a little away from the stumps. Left armer Akshay Rao is introduced to bowl the 12th over. Is coming around the wicket to the right-handers. Another tossed up delivery. There's a man who will keep it to a single run. Both these batters are striking at 130 plus, but they need to improve. They would love to do that. And that's a very good variation from Akshay Rao. It's not easily be predictable, Akshay, varying his length. Previous one was tossed up, this one a shorter length. And that's once again good change of field for Manan. Deep backward square leg. And for Akshat, the long off. Those are the changes that are happening every delivery. Another shorter length. Excellent delivery. Just 5 runs conceded in the previous over. Mighty Mavericks 92 for 4 after completion of 12 overs. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 and organized by Roundtable India. A beautiful day to conduct this tournament. As he found the gap. No, he hasn't. However, another couple of runs. In the air. Oh, these batters are really sweating their mouths. Oh, that's gone. They ran a lot. And now they're tired. You can see that. Finally, the partnership is broken. The partnership of 36 from 28. Wider delivery. Try to push it towards the offside through extra cover. A bit casual running. He knows the moment it's he has started. Fielder picked up nicely, and the throw was very good to the non-striker's end. 5th wicket down for Mighty Mavericks at 95 runs in 12.2 overs. Last man to go was Manan, who has made 18 runs from 16 deliveries. Sirish Tantuluri was the fielder. Big uphill, but it says the umpire says the impact is outside the off stump. As you can see that the batter moved completely, moved across the stumps. And now it's 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 in the middle, the owner of Mighty Mavericks. He's off the mark straight away. It's the last over of Gaurav Alani. A couple more deliveries to go. was slightly away from the off stump. In fact, almost at that wide line. A full toss, that's in the air. And take it, no! Dropped. Dropped at long on. That was very high in the air and straight into the hands. However, it bounces after going into his hands, giving the batter a life. 13 overs completed. Mighty Mavericks 98 for 5. It's 6 runs and a wicket in the previous one. That's the first wide down the leg side. It's a very disciplined bowling from Spartans bowlers. It's only 3 wides have been conceded so far. And now the umpire wants to check if it's whether it's a no ball over the waist height. The batter is out of the crease and the ball is tipping low. And the third umpire gives a confirmation. That's a legal delivery. Should be a wide. And 100 runs up for Mighty Mavericks in this over. Currently 101 for 5. Another slower delivery. Guru wanted a second run, but Akshat sent him back because that could be suicidal. It's a very good call. But they need boundaries, Mighty Mavericks, at the moment. However, it's a quality bowling attack that they are up against. So, squeezing boundaries from this attack is a huge task for the batters. However, for their favor, they're getting some runs. And it doesn't matter whether it's coming off the bat or in the form of extras. Every run counts. Every run is valuable. Because not too many balls left in this innings. Shorter delivery. Played late. He let the ball come to him and opens the face of the bat at the last moment. However, that went straight to the third man. Another wide down the leg side. Well, that's not a wide. It was going down the leg side, but "14 overs completed, 106 for 5. Another 8-run over that was, and last 6 legal deliveries to go in this innings. Current run rate is just over 7.5. And they want to add as many runs as possible in this last 6. And the average score on NPS Ajay cricket ground in a 15-over match is 97 for the first innings and close to 100 in the second innings in the last 10 matches. So it's a good toss to win. Big uphill and up goes the finger. Not much of a footwork there. Foot movement. And the bowler is teasing the batter, and that's a good. You can see that a good coordination, I would say. They have a lot of comfort zone between each of them. Because as I say, it's a battle of brotherhood, teasing each other, playing against each other, supporting each other is a wonderful way to improve that friendship. However, when it comes to the game, Spartans have been phenomenal in this inning so far. They continue to take wickets in regular intervals. And this time, it's a set batter. Akshat was the top scorer of the side. He's gone for 36. Gone as leg before wicket.
अक्षर आउट हो गया
106 for 6 in 14.1 overs. That's a wide down the leg side. So he has to re-bowl that ball. 5 more legal deliveries to go. Shot! Mighty! That's out of the park. And this is the finish. This is the kind of finish that they need. Couldn't time it well, but he'll go for the second run. Guru lost his bat from his hand, but managed to finish the run. a lot of running for the batters in the middle, because it's difficult to get the boundary, so they have to find an alternative way. It's a conventional way of running between the wickets. Brilliantly bowled and equally well played. And the keeper does a fantastic job. Sensible fielding. That's a mix-up that they don't want in the last over, because every delivery, every wicket is a dot ball, unless it's a run out on the second run. But it's a run out on the first one itself. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, the keeper. Last ball of the innings, and Mighty Mavericks 117 for 7. Guru gone for 3 runs. Full swing of the bat, and they will definitely run for the second. And they would want to go for the third as well. And that produces another run out. It's a collective effort from Spartans, and they restricted Mighty Mavericks to 119 for 8 in their allotted 15 overs. In the first match of this Area 9 Premier League Season 9, Spartans versus Mavericks. Spartans have won the toss, elected to bowl first, and they restricted Mavericks to 119. They've got a good start from the opener Vignesh, 28 from 14, and in the middle order, 29 of 29 from Akshat, 14 from 11 from Ankit. Manan contributed well, 18 of 16, and at the end, Prabhudeep, 10 of just 4 deliveries, he's not out. They've got overall 7 extras. There are 4 runouts in this innings. And in the bowling, Gaurav, 3 overs, 22 for 2. Akshay, 3 overs, 36 for 1. And Smith, 3 overs, 17 for 1. But when they come to bat, Spartans need 120 runs in their allotted 15 overs. We'll be back after the innings break. Welcome back to the chase of match number 1 of Area 9 Premier League Season 9, organized by Roundtable India, sponsored by 𝗂𝗏𝗃 next double rib TMT bars. It's powered by alkaloids, Freebird Retreat, Wrap Trap, Optima Polymers, Clarion Talent Fort, DE Accounting and Tax, Puneet Agarwal and 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃, and supported by a lot The chase of 120 begins now. It's a spin to start the innings. And runs straight away. No, it's the catch. That's a brilliant catch. There are only 2 fielders, and he managed to get one of them. Look at the celebrations. Why not the early breakthrough? Mighty Mavericks have got a mighty start. They don't have too many runs to defend. And it's Anirudh has gone as golden duck. It comes from the middle of the bat, got a lot of elevation, but not the distance. And a fantastic catch by Vignesh in the deep. And it's a dream start for a bowler and for the team as well. Spartans lost their first wicket of the very first delivery. It's a big blow for Spartans. And Mighty Mavericks are charged up now. Now there's a slip in place for the new batter. And the boundary riders are long gone and long off. The field is evenly spread, the offside and the onside as well. Now there's a first run on the board in terms of an extra. Now the first run from the bat, and Aman is off the mark. Akshat Badruka started off well for Mighty Mavericks. Edged. There's a slip in place, but it goes through the second slip region. The first boundary for Spartans. Akshay is off the mark with a boundary. Now the slip is removed. It's pushed to the edge of the ring in the 30-yard circle. Now it's another edge. Back-to-back boundaries. After the first boundary, the slip is removed, and that could have been an opportunity. And the slip is back again. Oh, a lot of field changes. That's an attacking field set now. Two slips in place. This one, a tossed up delivery, played it back to the bowler. Excellent comeback by Akshat Padruka. First over completed, Spartans 10 for 1. Dhruv bowling the second over. Played with soft hands and gets a single of the first delivery. The slip is still in place. Now the slip fielder is pushed back. That's off the bat. It's a very good delivery, getting some extra bounce off the surface. Couldn't find the gap this time. Akshay Rao. Two shot outside the leg stump line and played it very fine. Boundary number 3 for Akshay. Another short length delivery. He had enough time to play it in the gap. Back-to-back boundaries. When it rains, it pours. Whenever he's getting a boundary, he's getting in pair. Overall, 4 boundaries of the 8 deliveries that he played. Striking at 200. Not only in pairs, is getting a hat-trick of boundaries to finish the over. A huge one for Spartans. 13 runs from it. Good start of the innings from Spartans batters. 2 overs completed, 23 for 1. 𝘃𝗏𝗃𝗃 into the attack now, is bowling the 3rd over. Excellent start. Very well bowled, forcing the batter to stay deep in the crease. This one, he had to play it on the back foot, try to play it across. Misses it, and that goes straight onto his pads. Gone! Cleaned him up. 3 dot deliveries. Dot means pressure in any situation, particularly in this kind of format of the game. Once again, tried to play it across, beaten by the turn, and that hits the top of the off stump. Brilliant start from 𝘃𝗏𝗃𝗃. 2nd wicket down for Spartans. Aman goes for 2 after facing 6 deliveries. Spartans 23 for 2 in 2.4 overs. Well, 6 cameras have been used to cover this game from every possible angle. 𝗏𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗃 is a new batter. He walks in at number 4. Brilliant piece of fielding. Saved at least a couple of runs, not the boundary. And a fantastic over from 𝗪𝗃𝗹𝗃. Just 1 run and a wicket from that. 3 overs completed. Spartans 24 for 2. 96 runs needed from 72 deliveries with 8 wickets in hand. The current run rate and the required rate are exactly the same at the moment. 8 runs an over. So far, it's a balanced power play. Spartans have got some runs and Mavericks have got a couple of wickets. And this is going to be the last over of the power play. And that will be bowled by Krishna Agarwal. A direct throw would have been very tricky for the batter. And that was a risky single. Three members in the ring on the onside. Fine leg, square leg, and mid-on. Drives beautifully. Beautiful cover drive to get a boundary. Boundary number 6 for Akshay Rao. And in fact, he's the only boundary hitter in this inning so far. Four of those boundaries came behind the square. Single to deep mid-wicket now. And that's the first single that Akshay has taken. He's got 25 runs from 11 deliveries. Edged. Edged and gone for 4. Slower full toss. Single to fine leg. Akshay is back on strike. bat and pad. A dot to finish the over, 11 runs from it. Power play completed, Spartans 35 for 2. They need 85 runs from 66 deliveries with 8 wickets in hand, and the asking rate is 7.73. 𝗪𝗡𝗏 is back to ball his second over. In the air, but didn't carry to the fielder. But that's a very good running between the wickets. Akshay started the run early. He knows he's running to the danger end, so he had to keep up the pace, and he did. It's hard down the ground. Fielder at long on, standing wider, and he had no chance. A powerful hit through the ground. A boundary towards straight long on for Akshay Rao. Say it's a boundary hitting mission in the middle. Started a trend to get boundaries in pair. Now increase the dose, getting hat-trick of boundaries. Akshay moves on to 37 from just 15 deliveries. Finds the fielder this time. Overall, the second single that he has taken in those 38 runs. Good work by the keeper. He's quick behind the stumps. However, Smith kept his foot, anchored it in the popping crease. 5 overs completed. Spartans 49 for 2. A huge over for them. 14 runs came in that over. And the difference between the runs and the available balls is reducing gradually, because the current run rate went up to 9.8 and the required rate has come down to 7.1. 49 for 2. Two is a call, and they'll get that comfortably. 50 up for Spartans in 5.1 overs. 51 for 2. It's a very good shot, straight to the fielder, and he did well as well. Fielder at point. 𝗵𝗶𝗃 bowling the 6th over. Brilliant, varying the pace and the length as well. Another field change. Square leg fielder pulled in. Deep point goes back. Solid defense this time. Pulls. Now no protection in the deep. Too short. And Akshay is happy to send it over the boundary line towards deep square leg. Is hitting boundaries in all part of the ground. Six. These are better playing conditions for the batting team. Early of the day, there was a lot of dew. Now the sun is out completely. All the moisture has gone off from the surface, and even the outfield has become a lot faster. Getting runs in these conditions is a piece of cake for the batters. Mighty Mavericks started off well, wicket of the very first delivery of the innings, and now there's a trot. Both these batters have anchored themselves in the middle. The partnership is worth 33 from just 21. They're going strong. The majority of the runs are contributed by Akshay, who's on strike, because he is striking like this. Finds the fielder though this time. Gets a single and moves on to 45 runs. from 23 deliveries. Gone. Whenever 𝘊𝗃𝗃 comes into ball, he breaks the partnership. Smith is clean bowled. He's gone for 9 to facing 9 deliveries. Gave a good support to Akshay Rao in the middle. I was just talking about the wickets for mighty Mavericks. Spartans 57 for 3 in 6.3 overs. That's an important wicket for them at this stage of the game. It's an opportunity for them to come back strongly. Continue to keep the pressure on. 𝗃𝗃 is the new batter in. Best thing for Spartans is that Akshay is still in the middle and he's going strong. 45 from just 23 deliveries. And 𝗃𝗃 is off the mark. That would be his primary job at the moment, to take the single and give strike to Akshay. That was close. Very close. Big appeal, but he's stretching himself and playing outside the stumps line. Another good over from 𝗙𝗃𝗃. Wicket and 3 runs. 7 overs completed. Spartans 58 for 3. 62 runs needed from 48 deliveries. Akshay on 45. 𝗃𝗃 came in just now, has just made 1 run. Spartans are in a comfortable position at the moment. Have 7 wickets in hand. Not too many runs. Most importantly, the required rate is not huge. So a lot of pressure is off from them. And as long as Akshay is in the middle, is a threat to Mavericks. They want any wicket is that of Akshay Rao.
स्कोर क्या है 54 अक्षय राव 45 वैसे चल रहा है
𝗵𝗃𝗃 is back to bowl his second. The skipper is using the ball as well. It's difficult to get runs from the spinners, and he's using them in the middle overs. Down the track, picked it up, and that clears the boundary. And what a way to get to his personal milestone. 50 from just 27. First half century of the tournament. The first match. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 51 from 27. 10 boundaries and 1 maximum. Best part for the bowlers is that they're getting some turn out of that surface. It's just the length and line they need to be cautious about. And this one up in the air, long off. Dropped. That too of the half centurion. Not an easy one, because he has to look up into the sky, straight into the sun. A difficult one. However, an important one as well. That should have been taken. This looks close, but the umpire says impact is outside the off stump. Another good over for Spartans. 8 overs completed. Spartans 67 for 3. 53 needed from 42 deliveries. It's time for the short drinks break. 67 for 3. Darshil Shah bowling the 9th over. 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲𝗃 is back on strike. Full toss, a juicy full toss. A lot of width as well. And it's a boundary check. That's an over the waist height. So it's going to be a no ball. A couple of bounces. Couple of bounces into the rope. And it's a free hit as well. That's in the air. It doesn't matter. It didn't carry to the fielder. Even if it does, would be safe for the batter anyway because of the free hit. So technically 8 runs from the previous delivery. Rather 6. The boundary, no ball, and a free hit. Single off the free hit. Short and wide. And wide called. This time it's a wide down the leg side. A full toss, tried to sweep. No contact with the bat. Played it on the front foot. And gets a single. Dev. Taken. What a way to get this man. Lower full toss. Try to drive it on the front foot. And a very good catch by Darshil. It may have come a little late in the innings. A wicket of Akshay, who has done a major damage. He would want it to stay in the middle till the end. But now he has to go back. Brilliantly caught and bowled by Darshil. And the half-centurion Akshay goes for 58 in 33 deliveries, 11 boundaries, and 1 maximum in his total, with a strike rate of 175.76. Now that makes it interesting, the match. Other batters have been struggling. So it's a chance for the mighty Mavericks to revive what they have started, to get that grip again on this innings. Spartans 77 for 4 in 8.4 overs. Now it's Aditya, the new batter. So very experienced player. Made over 4,200 runs in 161 matches. He is very aggressive player as well. His strike rate is over 155 and the average of 35 plus. Last ball of the over. Passes the outside edge. Goes straight to the keeper. 9 overs completed. Spartans 77 for 4. 43 runs needed from 36 deliveries. 𝗪𝗃𝗃𝗃 is into the attack now. He is the 7th bowler used in this innings. And starts off with a delivery outside the leg stump line. And Dev sweeps it. Very fine. Fielder in the deep is standing in front of the square. And he had no chance. A boundary towards a deep backward square leg for Dev. That's a quicker one outside the off stump. Should be a wide. Good comeback by 𝗪𝗃𝗃𝗃. Oh, a full toss. And that is dispatched over deep mid-wicket. Now, these boundaries would really hurt mighty Mavericks. They've got the important wicket now. They need to continue to keep that pressure on. However, the runs are being leaked either in terms of boundaries or wides. In fact, wides would hurt even more because the Spartans would get an extra run and also extra ball as well. That's the line. I think now he knows he got his line right. Didn't want to bring too much variation. A quick run between the wickets. Ten overs completed. 88 for 4. 32 runs needed from 30 deliveries. have been good for Spartans. 10 runs and 11 runs respectively. 32 runs needed from 30 deliveries. Akshat is back to bowl his last over, and he started off with a wide. Back foot defense, aiming the stumps this time, not giving any room. Two is a call, taking the first run very quickly, going for the second as well. In fact, a comfortable couple for Spartans. And Aditya is off the mark. In the air, but it wouldn't carry too long off. Aditya playing very carefully in the middle. Eleven overs completed. Spartans 94 for 4. 26 runs needed from 24 deliveries. Satya bowling the 12th over. spinner coming around the wicket. It's a sensible batting by both these batters in the middle. They're not looking for boundaries. There are good enough wides. So they do not have too much pressure on them. And now, 𝗀𝗶𝗴𝗃. Couple of leg byes. A front foot defense. It's a good call not to go for the second run from Dev. 12 overs completed. Spartans 99 for the loss of 4 wickets. Now 21 runs needed from last 3 overs with the required rate of 7 runs and over. Lowe's delivery. But there's not enough pace on that ball. 100 up for Spartans. 101 for 4 in 12.1 overs. It turned too much. And that's a freebie for Spartans. Another wide, and Ankit is disappointed with that. Slight misfield. And another single. Big appeal for caught behind by both the bowler and the keeper. Another wide. Lower full toss. Picked up. Has he got it enough? Yes, he has. Now the required runs have come down to single digit. 9 runs needed from 13. Last ball of the over. Should be a boundary. There's a race, but the ball wins it because that was hit nicely over the infield towards deep backward point. They don't want to take this match until the last over. And Aditya shows some aggression. 13 overs completed. Spartans 115 for 4, with just 5 runs needed from 12 deliveries. Prabdeep bowling the 14th over. Single of the first ball. Huge gap on the offside. There's a man at deep extra cover. So it's an easy single. Spartans 1 hit away from winning this match. Once again, full swing of the bat. That's in the air and dropped. Dave gets another single. Let's look at that drop catch. He never looked comfortable. Now the scores are level. Dev on strike. Holds. And in the gap, finishes the game in style with a boundary. It was a good contest between the bat and ball. Both teams fought very well. However, Spartans had the advantage and they emerged as the winners of this match. Even though they've lost a wicket of the very first delivery of this innings, all thanks to 𝗪𝗓𝗪, who rebuilt the innings, the other opener. Almost half the runs scored by him, 58 from 33. And at the end, 𝗏𝗃𝗃, 26 of 23, and 𝗏𝗵𝗃, 16 of 12. They made sure. But overall, 12 extras, 9 wides, 1 no ball, and 2 leg byes. 𝘃𝗏𝗃 got a couple of wickets with a very good economy. 3 overs, conceded 7 runs and got a couple of wickets. Akshat, 3 overs, 30 for 1. And 𝗏𝗪𝗃, 1 over, 10 runs for 1. At the end, Spartans won by 6 wickets.
Post-match presentation. Area 9 Premier League Season 9, organized by Roundtable India, presented by 𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗲
Check. Sir, 1 second before the presentation, we have a small song.
and there is instruction. There are 4 important people for this presentation session. May I present to come on to the stage members from SORT 373, Anush, Yash, Aditya, and Piyush. And Ravi as well. On the stage. Now, the first match of Area 9 Premier League Season 9 Battle of Brotherhood was won by Spartans, and the man of the match award goes to Mr. Rao. Akshay Rao, last Australian, major contribution from him. He wins the man of the match award. There's also 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗲.